Let me just say it, because y'all probably saw what I just did there. I'm about to say something, then I drew it back because I didn't want people to feel some type of way, but I don't care. I'm gonna just say it. Yo, some men are not gonna open up if they don't really fully trust a woman. And if a man is not being vulnerable with you, not opening up to you, not letting you in, not telling you all the stuff that you want to know, that you wish you knew, it's because, sis, he don't trust you. 5 things Christian women must do for their husbands, their fiancé, or your future husband, that future boo you get in your life. Ladies, oh my goodness, I got a good one for y'all today. So glad to be back. It's your man, Immanuel. I got this video that I saw on my feed over on IG. I think the young lady's name is Sanita Deck. She had this dope post where she's diving into 5 ways that she brought her fiancé peace. And ladies, if you know anything about a man of faith is about his peace. I know for me, amongst all the other things that I want my woman to have, you know, you gotta look good, you gotta have all these other things together, great personality, all of that, right? But most importantly, man, as a man of faith, we treasure our peace. If I got a woman in my life who can provide me with peace, oh my goodness, that's what I'm looking for. So let's get right into it, man. Let's see, what are these 5 things that you Christian ladies must know and must do for your future husband? Let's get into it, y'all. So number 1 thing that she says that you got to do, what she does is create a safe space for him to be vulnerable. Oh my goodness, this is major, right? Vulnerability, a man open with his woman, honest with his woman, letting her know when things is going on. So many women say that they can't get men to open up. Men are like this closed off, you know, like he in solitary confinement, you know, he can't get out except 1 hour a day. Like that type of craziness is the way a lot of women say their experience with men has been. But it don't have to be like that. And one of the best ways to you to get your man to open up, to be more vulnerable with him, is for him to know that coming to you, talking to you, speaking to you is safe. Think about it. Would you open up and tell all your business to a man or a friend or a person that you know is going to be going out there and telling everybody what's going on in your house, what's going on in your business? Nah, you can't. And for men, we got to make sure that we can trust a woman before we get to that stage of being able to be vulnerable with her. So she says that she never used those things against him. That's what I'm talking about, right? Oftentimes when people get to yip yapping and opening their mouth and telling all of their BS wax, they tell it to people who don't always need to know, because those people are going to go tell other people that don't have no business knowing. And when we talk about relationships between a man and his wife, a husband and a wife, you know that you have to be in a position to know that y'all have conversations that are not there for the public, not even there for your family, not even there for your friends. There are some things that need to remain between that man and that woman. And knowing that a man has that level of confidentiality with the woman that he has decided to make his wife, oh my goodness, that is an absolute game changer. She goes on to say that not only does she not use it against him, she's never made him feel less than for expressing himself. And what she really means is she ain't never made him feel like less of a man. Because let's be real, there's this narrative that's going around that men can't cry, men can't be emotional, men can't have feelings. Man, all of that stuff is false. Y'all should know that men do cry. Like there's no such thing as a man not crying. Y'all seen the Michael Jordan memes, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know men cry. Y'all seen KD when he gave the MVP speech to his mama, tears and everything. So y'all know men can cry, right? Y'all also understand that men have feelings, because how many times, especially nowadays in 2023, y'all see men all in their feelings, getting all emotional, doing all type of crazy stuff. Oh, and let's not forget that meme that was going around not too long ago with that man breakdown crying. I think it was on Ayana Fix My Life or something. So let's be clear. There's not this thing where a man can't cry, can't get emotional, can't get in his feelings. It's about whether or not he feels you are a woman who is a safe, space. A woman, I was going to say, let me just say it, because y'all probably saw what I just did there. I'm about to say something, then I drew it back because I didn't want people to feel some type of way, but I don't care. I'm going to just say it. Yo, Some men are not going to open up if they don't really fully trust a woman. And if a man is not being vulnerable with you, not opening up to you, not letting you in, not telling you all the stuff that you want to know, that you wish you knew, it's because, sis, he don't trust you. Period. But let's get back to this. Let's see what number 2 is, y'all. All right, here go number 2. She says that she allows him to lead. She doesn't try to challenge his position. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, if you want to be a game changer, you want to be different from all the other women that's out here, especially these quote unquote modern women. Oh my goodness. Just put your man in a position to be able to lead. As a woman of faith, as a Christian woman, I know you know how important it is for you to allow your man to lead you, not just in this macho type of leadership type of way, right? But leading you spiritually, right? You want your man to be the spiritual leader of your household, as well as leading the decisions that are being made for your family. Now, clearly, let me be clear here, right? You do want him to consult you, and he should. If you are in a relationship with a man who truly trusts you and he understands that you also bring value to that relationship, then you better believe that he is going to consult you when making decisions. But at the end of the day, if you are a woman who understands the importance of a man's leadership, that when he makes a decision, and let's say y'all not in alignment or in agreement with it, and you can concede to the fact that, hey, maybe he knows something that you don't know. Maybe he's seeing something that you don't see. And, you know, sometimes, you know, the religious people say God told him something, right? Like, if that's the way you get down, that's cool. You know, no judgment here. But whatever the case may be, sometimes a woman has to, for lack of a better term, take the back seat. God forbid, right? Take the back seat and allow the man to lead. You can't have two drivers. You can't have two drivers. That is something that you have to understand, ladies. So she goes on to say that not only does she let him lead without challenging, she allows this man to revel in his masculinity, and he allows her to relax in her femininity. And this is the key. You hear people talking about masculinity. Right? You hear all of this hoopla back and forth on both ends. There's no balance. The beautiful thing that I love about her post is that it's balanced. She allowed him to operate in a masculine frame, and he also enables her to get into her feminine essence. And that is what it's about. You know, that kind of like that yin and that yang type of thing, right? You got to have balance. You don't want all masculine energy all the time. That's why men are turned off. Masculine men are turned off by masculine women, because it's too much masculine energy. You need a balance. You need cohesion in this place. And that's the same reason why if you got a feminine woman, 9 times out of 10, she's not attracted to some effeminate type of dude who's bringing as much feminine energy as she is. There needs to be this balance so that things can move in a way that is going to be beneficial for both people. So yeah, let's get to number 3, y'all. Hey, look at that black love, as they say. All right, here go number 3, right? She says that she supports him. This is absolutely huge. My goodness, man. Having a woman to support you, more specifically, having a wife that supports a man, is paramount. Like, it is something that I know I absolutely must have with my wife, because I'm on a totally different journey. Like I have, you know, I've given both of those fingers, if we can keep it a buck, I've given both of the fingers to the corporate lifestyle. That 9-to-5 life is not for me. Like, I have to make my own way in this world. That's just the way that I'm built. I'm a person that pursues passion. I'm a person that is in pursuit of my purpose. And if a woman does not understand that, and she wants me to make concessions and things that I'm just not going to do in order to go get money and do all of this type of stuff, unless it's something absolutely necessary, I'm going to stay on my course and my path, and I need a woman that will support me in doing that. And guess what? That is something that most men want, whether they're like me and they not with the 9-to-5 life, or they are about that professional life. Whether he is CEO, blue collar, 7-6, 4-figure, whatever type of man he may be, he wants support from his wife. And ladies, it's really not that hard to support a man. And this is the thing. I can tell when a woman is really into a man, because when a woman is truly into a man, she has a desire to support him. You know, this is really a message to my men that are listening. If they are listening right now, man, if a woman has no interest in supporting you, leave. Leave. You can tell women that is rocking out with you. I know. I've been with women who know I'm a content creator, I'm a podcaster, and they hit my line with ideas, and they're like, yo, you should do this or you should do that. This will make your joint look different. That's because they into your boy, and I'm into them, and I appreciate them when they support me in that manner. It shows me that, oh man, yo, she has a quality, definitely a quality that I'm looking for in my future wife. But let's continue. She says she listens to him, gives advice, and helps to make connections if possible, and he does the same. Once again, it's reciprocal. It's mutually beneficial. That is key in any relationship, right? It should be both ways. The woman shouldn't just be the one slaving, for lack of a better term, to support this man and to help him to build and to grow and do all of that type of stuff. I know you've heard the horror stories of women, quote unquote, building men, taking men from zilch, zada, garbage, the trash can, and then lifting this man up to now he's like a prince, he's a king, he's a 7-figure man, and he dumps her on the curb and he go find some other broad that just met him yesterday. Right? Yeah, I'm sure y'all heard all about that. That is not the way it should go. It should be reciprocal all the way along. There are going to be some seasons in a marriage, in a relationship, especially a long-term one, where maybe the woman is pitching in a little bit more on the support. And then it's going to flip, and it's going to be times when it's the man that's going to be pitching in a little bit more. Y'all know I'm a finance guy, right? That's what that's where I got my studies in, right? It's the Monties, right? So with that in mind, I'm always using these financial examples. I feel like I treat it like an investment. I'm not going to keep pouring money into an investment that I know is not going to produce a return at some point in time. It's just like the stock market. It goes up and down. There's dips, there's highs, there's lows. A relationship is the same way. But when you see in a relationship that the support is just trending one way, meaning as a woman, you're the only one that's giving and investing and investing and investing and investing. And it's never going in the other direction. It's never something coming back. You're not getting an ROI. That's when you got to be done with it. And in this sense, as a woman, you want to make sure that you're supporting your man. He's supporting you. Y'all helping each other out. Listening. Can I say it again? Listening. If you... Goodness gracious, listening. Ladies, you'd be surprised how many men do not feel listened to. And I know people will say all the time about, oh, ladies talk too much. Women talk too much. Yeah, sometimes that whatever, right? I could care less about how much a woman is talking, especially if she's talking something that is beneficial, valuable, and insightful. Like, yo, talking a lot is not a bad thing. I do it all the time. Y'all watch my videos, some of y'all. But here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with talking. The thing is, do you also have an ability to listen? Because that's way more important than your ability to talk. Anybody can just ramble and yak. But how good are you at kicking back, sitting back, shutting up, and listening? Right? And I say it that way. Shutting up. You have to shut up, really. And it's not just shut up in the sense of literally not saying anything, but shutting up your mind. Like, this is something that I even to a certain extent struggle with to this day, but it's something that I have to work on, is when I'm, in conversation with people and I'm listening to them, that I have to stop my thoughts, not even just, oh, I'm thinking about what I'm going to say next, but just in the sense of, oh man, like my mind is running. Like, I always have ideas and things going in my mind, and I have to shut it up so that I can pay close attention and listen to the person that is right there having a conversation with me. So that's super valuable. So they go on to say, we both have put each other in positions to win many times. We are each other's biggest cheerleader. That's amazing, right? And that is definitely something that I feel is important in a relationship. Yo, you got to cheer one another on. Do that. All right, number 4, let's get to it. Yeah, mommy, dance with it. All right, here we go. Number 4, she gives him space to work on his dreams. Once again, and that kind of even ties into the support thing. She goes on to say she don't harass him when he in the office late nights finishing up projects. Yo, that's real talk. Sometimes a man has to burn that midnight oil, and a woman has to be able to say, you know what, cool, you go do that. I'm gonna go, hop in a bath and get myself together while you finish working and doing whatever you doing, or go cook a meal and have everything prepared for you, or just go kick back and do her own thing, right? There's a lot of different options, but at the end of the day, not stressing, not pressuring, and allowing that man to do what he need to do. As she says, she don't guilt trip him when he has to take business calls after they've closed out the day, and she lets him be great. He's grinding for their future family. Yo, this is the one thing that I'll say. All of that within moderation, right? A woman doesn't want to always come second to work, always doesn't want to see that man taking business calls when they should be done with work and taking time for one another. That's where you have to sit down and address it. Don't get passive aggressive. Don't start throwing shade. Don't start feeling some type of way and getting all in your feelings. Once that starts to become a pattern, that's when you have to be a mature adult and actually take the time to address it. Have a conversation with your partner to figure out, okay, like, I'm here to support you. I'm here not to nag you, what have you. But listen, you have been consistently taking calls during our time together, and it's time for us to figure out a solution to that problem, that issue. We got to resolve it. And that's what you got to do, is have those conversations together as a couple. And let's close it off with this last one, y'all. Number 5. Let's see what's going on here. We getting there. All right, here we go. We keep the Sabbath. That is not only the time we get to spend together, but also with God. Oh my goodness, yo. You know me, maybe you don't, but the Sabbath is an absolute non-negotiable for me. Like, I have to observe the Sabbath every single week. And oh my goodness, like, this one is what really made me say I got to do this video. And I said it because I found it to be so interesting. You know, I usually don't hear a lot of women or a lot of people publicly talking about the importance of, you know, keeping the Sabbath, and just to see that that is something that she attributes to ensuring that her man has peace. Oh my goodness, that's powerful, right? Because the Sabbath is a great way for me to just kick back, relax, unwind, draw closer to God, and spend time with those that I'm close to. And you can see that this is a practice that they have adopted in their relationship. And I think that that's absolutely beautiful, man. Yo, from one Sabbath keeper to another, I think that that is absolutely dope. Yo, ladies, there you have it. Those are the 5 things that you must know, you must do for your husband, especially if you want to ensure that the man is at peace and y'all are able to thrive together as a couple. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you are a Christian woman or a woman of faith and you want to hear a honest male perspective on dating, relationships, and the like, I think that this is a channel that you should tap into. By all means, subscribe, like the video if you want, but I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Until then, stay blessed, live, and love life. Thank God for another video. Deuces!